Good morning. This is Deepak. How are you? So today I am in Houston and I missed yesterday because I had a long day and I was traveling. So I'm catching up right now to the discussions on our discussion board, Discovering Your Cosmic Self. And you can join the discussion by coming to discoveringyourcosmicself.com. We are discussing here questions raised by readers of my book, which I have misplaced today, but it's somewhere here and I'll show it to you in a little while. You've seen it here anyway. The book is called You Are the Universe, Discovering Your Cosmic Self and Why It Matters. So the question today is from Jennifer L. And I shall paraphrase this question and simplify it. So the question is, are waves and particles the same reality? And the other question is, if science is based on subject-object split, then can it give us access to truth? And by truth, we mean truth with a capital T, fundamental reality. So both these questions are very important and very interesting. Let me answer the first question. Are waves and particles the same reality? The short answer is yes. Waves of probability in Hilbert space, which I'll tell you what it is in a moment, are the same as measured particles in space-time. I'll repeat that. Waves of probability in Hilbert space are the same as measured particles in space-time. So if you ask mathematicians and physicists, what is Hilbert space? Hilbert space is defined as the vector space of all quantum wave functions. And if you ask where is it located, the answer is it is not located anywhere. Space emerges from it. Space emerges from it. Which also means that time emerges from it. I think it's fair to say that Hilbert space is a mathematical space with infinite dimensions, which houses what is called the wave function. So then what is the wave function? The wave function in quantum physics is the description of the quantum state of a system. The wave function is a complex valued probability amplitude and the probabilities for possible results of measurements. These are very professional definitions. And so then the final question is, what is the quantum fluctuation? Because these are words that are frequently used. A quantum fluctuation is the temporary appearance of energetic particles out of nothing, as allowed by the uncertainty principle of Heisenberg. Okay, put this all together. Hilbert space then is a mathematical space. Mathematical, infinitely dimensional, and houses the wave function, which then, upon measurement, temporarily appears as an energetic particle. Let's simplify it even more. Hilbert space is a space of infinite possibilities existing in mathematical imagination. It's a mathematical construct. Okay? It has no location either in space or time. So this imaginary space houses the probabilities of energetic particles upon measurement, which means that when a measurement is made, then the possibilities become actualities, and the possibilities have no location in space-time. They exist in nothingness, or we can say in mathematical imagination. And upon measurement, they result in the temporary appearance of energetic particles. Okay, so now this is we're really getting to the root of it. Possibilities can only exist, in my view, in consciousness. And then actualities, which are the actual particles that are the temporary appearance of energetic particles in space-time, are actual manifestations of possibilities into actualities. So yes, wave and particle are the same fundamental reality, but actually more fundamental is the nothingness that gives rise to everything. More fundamental understanding is nothing and everything are the same entity. Nothing and everything. Interestingly, by the way, if you divide infinity by any number, you'll get infinity. And if you divide any number by infinity, you will again get, if you divide infinity by any number, you'll get infinity. And if you divide any number by 0, you'll also get infinity. So 0 and infinity are the same reality. 0 and infinity, nothing and everything are the same reality. Okay, now we've come to a very interesting understanding. Nothing and infinity are both infinite possibilities. And what you're experiencing as reality right now is the actuality that has emerged from the field of infinite possibilities. Okay, if that is clear, then let's go beyond the description of physics. Physics, remember, is a model, is a system of thought. Just like religion is a system of thought, theology is a system of thought, philosophy is a system of thought. Science is also a system of thought, a very precise system of thought based on observation, theories, and experimentation and validation. If we use the same methods, we get the same results. And so we believe that to be truth. But Jennifer L. asks a very important question. If science is based on subject-object split, can it give us access to truth, truth with a capital T, ultimate reality? And the answer is that we cannot get access to truth if we have the split, me, the observer, and everything else, the observed. Me, the seer, and everything else, the scenery. Me, the knower, and everything else, that which is known. As soon as we have the split, we have created a human construct, and that cannot give us access to ultimate reality. So here's another way of looking at this whole conundrum, puzzle, mystery of what is reality. Let's go the route of experience and understanding. There is nothing that can be named or described, nothing, whether it is this, or whether it is this, or whether it is this, or whether it is this. There is nothing that can be named or described which is not a mode of knowing and experience. This is 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 a mode of knowing and experience. Correct? So, anything that can be described is a mode of knowing and experience. Whether it's a star, or a galaxy, or a human body, or a particle in the Hadron Collider in CERN, all these entities are modes of knowing and experience. You can't have access to anything that is not a mode of knowing and experience. So experience, of course, is perceptual experience and mental experience, and knowing is the element that is subjective certainty that something is going on, whatever it is. Knowing and experience are modes of activity of consciousness or awareness. You cannot know or experience anything other than an activity of awareness. So, in every mode of knowing, whether it is sound, texture, taste, smell, color, form, in any experience, the element of knowing has to be there. And the element of knowing is an activity of awareness. There's a witnessing awareness that knows it is having an experience. That witnessing awareness is you. That witnessing awareness is you. It's also where you know and have the experience of a mind. A mind is just a word that humans use for thoughts and feelings. So thoughts and feelings are objects of experience. They're mental objects. They're not you. Similarly, the body is a perceptual experience. It's an object of experience. The body is not you. Okay, the body is an intermittent excitation of you awareness. The witnessing awareness is experiencing the body. So too, the witnessing awareness is experiencing what we call the objective universe. So in all these experiences, whether it is the experience of the mind as an object, your mind is not the subject, your mind is the object. In all these experiences that we call mind, body, universe, these are the objects in the presence. These are the objects in the presence of a witnessing awareness. That witnessing awareness is you. And these objects, mind, body, universe, are actually excitations or modified forms or modalities of the witnessing awareness. In other words, the witnessing awareness experiences itself as mind, body, universe. Therefore, there is only witnessing awareness. And that witnessing awareness is you, and that is ultimately That you is ultimately the entire universe. Hence, we can say, you are the universe. You, the cosmic self, is the universe. Period. There is nothing else. There is only the witnessing awareness. And when ultimately even the witnessing awareness falls away, there is only pure consciousness. Pure consciousness conceives, governs, constructs, and becomes the universe. So that is it. That is the ultimate reality. Cannot be accessed by subject-object split. Waves and particles are modes of knowing and experience, and modes of knowing and experience is you. You are the universe. I am the universe. I as the subject of mind, body, and what we call objective universe. Okay, that's it. If we can understand this, we are home free, because that you was never born, is not subject to death. As I quote the Bhagavad Gita over and over again, water cannot wet it, wind cannot dry it, weapons cannot shatter it, fire cannot burn it. It was never born, and it is not subject to death. So today, as you go about, you can experience yourself as that. All that you experience is a modified activity of your own self. This is freedom from the constructs of body, mind, and world, because body, mind, and world are human constructs for witnessing awareness and its modifications in the form of sensations, images, feelings, thoughts, sense perceptions, which are an activity of being. Being is fundamental. And then there's feeling and thinking and speaking and doing and observing, everything else as a modified expression of your own self. I think the basic problem is that we think we are the body-mind, and there is no such thing. Body-mind is just witnessing awareness and experienced as thoughts, as feelings, as sense perceptions. Body, mind, and universe are constructs. Even the constructs are created in witnessing awareness. There is nothing other than witnessing awareness. Okay, so somebody asked earlier, do you actually believe what you're saying? And I would say belief is a cover-up for insecurity. You don't need to believe anything. In fact, when you get rid of all beliefs, what's left is you. Okay, now faith is a different thing. Faith is the willingness to step into the unknown, and the unknown is the invisible being, the formless being without which there is no form or phenomenon. And actually science is based on that faith, right? Because science believes in fundamental particle physicists believe in a mathematical space of infinite dimensions that exists only in consciousness and results in everything that we call the universe. Okay, that was the question asked. And somebody also asked, why is consciousness intermittent? And that's not true. Consciousness is not intermittent, only experience is intermittent. Even in deep sleep, there is awareness. There's no loss of continuity of awareness. Okay, there's never any loss of, you are always present in the midst of intermittent experience. Experience is intermittent, but you are always present because you're not in time, only the experience is in time. Okay, please listen to this carefully and if you want, listen to it again. Do join our discussions here on discoveringyourcosmicself.com. And the book is You Are the Universe, Discovering Your Cosmic Self and Why It Matters. But more importantly, please come to this discussion board. Your questions are very important because they clarify my ability to express myself, and your experiences and your consciousness is also shared as experience with me, and I need to engage with you in order to get to learn from you and get to exchange my ideas with you. So this is for today. Okay. This is for today. Thank you for engaging with me. And for those of you who are reading the book, please send me some more questions. I need some more questions. I seem to get them from the same people, but that's okay. Thank you, Jennifer L., for asking today's question. Good morning. Thank you, and have a beautiful day.